Wow, Marby absolutely BTFO of that one. Favourite Australian title claimed. You love to see it. I'll keep that one till the day I die. But I love the draft that SGB have put together. I think it suits them super
Oh,
well.
that's a flash.
Oh, you could... Yeah, it was a flash, but it's a set flashing at level 1. It's correct.
Oh, that's how you're spinning it. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, we expect him to blow the flash level 1 a little bit more aggressively than this. He was actually not really under threat. I would expect Taki to wait for the Q animation and then flash reactionary instead of preemptively. So a little bit disappointed in Taki, not actually trusting his own mechanics.
Yeah, but hey, whatever. Look, it's not great. You do lose that potential of the level 1 flash all in, but you don't want to do that with an Aphelios regardless. Aphelios level 1 Keck W. So just going to the Hex Flash, it's okay. It's not ideal, but it's fine.
So now the bot lane is a little bit more vulnerable. I don't think this really changes much about their aggressive potential, because Hex Flash can be utilized just the same, especially out of the bush. But it will make Set a target for an early gank. Now, the enemy team has Hecarim, which really is not the greatest to punish an early flash in the bot lane. So don't really expect to see any action in the bot lane anyway. At least from jungle intervention, but it could be something to revisit, maybe even with no-go or airless, spending some time in the bot lane to really try and counteract what happened in the last game, which was bot lane domination.
It sure was, as there is a bit of a biffo, as SGB get the level 2 first. Move forward, exhaust immediately used onto Shogun, but he weaves that Calibrum like a maestro and takes Zodiac extremely low. He's onto Slater now, has
the block!
range auto attack. The hook lands. There it is. Taki reels him in with a face break. What? This bot lane. They're so good your way.
Beautiful! Just such seamless movement from both of them. This was such a well-played trade. I'm amazed. And they forced so many summoners, both defensive summoners from Team Flash's side. They both still have flashes available, but in a dive situation, flashes don't really do too much, especially if you get hit by initial CC. So there's a good ward to spend dribble. So they might be able to evacuate in time, but look at the wave, it's stacking. The next one is coming in. If they crash this wave into the tower and Slade and Zodiac haven't moved away in time, they most certainly die. Rebel is still not spotted. Are they expecting anything?
He sniffs this ward. He smells this ward. Oh, but now the call has come in that no-go's missing. You can't go for this one. Fair enough. He'll just take the crab. Nothing ventured, nothing lost.
A lot of restraint shown, and Dribble actually getting away with this movement. But now Dante's level 4. He does have smite. He doesn't have smite available. My bad. But he has.
He could be in trouble. Nah. Nope. He's a Kali.
Hecarim is not the greatest. Okay, there we go again.
Okie dokie. They didn't need a jungler. That's why they told Dribble to back off. They said it would be unfair. Because they just get the 2v2 kill. I assume that was just Gravitum into Facebreaker into your dead lol?
No.
No, not quite. But...
I mean, it's similar. Taki actually started it up, and then Taki also with a huge haymaker to add 130 or so true damage to the trade. And then it was easy for Shogun just to finish off the kill. And it's, again, the show in the bot lane. Everyone wanting to learn something about bot lane synergy and how to trade aggressively should watch these games back, because wow, Shogun and Taki are really putting up a huge performance game back to back to back. And yeah, that's another Aphelios kill in the early game. We talked about this in draft. They are happy to give up the Jinx because they know they can punish with Aphelios. Taki is like Targamas in the LEC. He has all the champions that are, even on the client, are in his pool. They even teased the Camille support, so no issue whatsoever to find.
Which he has played, by the way.
Yes.
He was not just a hover. He has played it. Look, I think that this is, while we have a moment, this is something I love about SGB, is the amount of trust they have for each other. Obviously, we are seeing new players in the form of P and Ribble, so maybe we leave mid and jungle out of discussion for now, but they have so much trust in each other. There are very few teams that will pick Camille's support because you think it's worth it for your top laner. Set's in a little bit of trouble, doesn't have the haymaker. He goes down, he's in a lot of trouble. Now Shogun is the target. He's got the wrong
Dante!
I don't think they can do much. Dante, he goes low, but he's not tanking the tower. The teleport's here, but it's far too late. Flash win this one out.
Hasmet does have flash and ultimate available. If he hits Zodiac, he probably goes in there. Zodiac should not have his cooldown of the Aftershock available. Seems like Hasmet is not going to go for it. Maybe wise, because if he loses that, if he doesn't get the kill, the top lane is kind of doomed.
Oh.
Yeah, this happened in the meantime. Yeah, there was one kill on Ribble. But I think he got punished from... Oh no, Ari was in bot lane, my bad. But Ari got another kill in bot lane. It was a very good dive. And the combo from Dante into the Chompers, that was so well played. Taki, of course, using his Haymaker early on in the trade. So he didn't have the defensive capabilities that Set usually brings. So it was rather easy to kill. And then they comboed Dante's E onto the Chompers for Slater. So... that looked practiced and well set up, and suddenly Flash in a more even game state.
Yeah, they really are, so this is much better than game 1 already. They have to maintain it. I like that we had No-Go activated on the map. He wandered down to the bot lane. To see if they can keep it up. Husband has picked up a cull, kind of continuing the disrespect theme from game 1. You love to see it.
No, you don't understand. Carl heals you on hit, so it just goes.
True.
It just goes into the Aurelia item, a thrift shop of never actually completing a full item, just building everything that brings lifesteal and on hit lifesteal. So it fits the bill.
To be fair, he is halfway to full build. He nearly has his Vamp Scepter.
That's true.
And at that point, he can close the shop.
What a ridiculous champion. He's now built a little bit of a CS lead, which is utterly ridiculous considering he teleported into the bot lane. But to be fair, he actually got to catch the wave there, and his opposing number died in a gank. I like that they immediately put some attention onto the top lane. We talked about this in draft as well. No flash for Airless, so rather easy to punish from two mobile champions like Hasmet and Dribble on Lee and Aurelia. Let's see if they do it again. Ribble now has his ultimate available. No flash, though, so Slater should be fine for now. That is so annoying, by the way. That is so annoying for Slater.
It is really annoying. But he is alive, which I think he'll be very thankful for. His Rift Herald has been started up, spotted out, but there's no response ready for SGB. So they've actually just been caught on the back foot here. They need to get their Aphelios to the tower, but with the bot lane from Team Flash not being required, this looks like it's just a pure win for Flash.
You need to see the weapon setup for Shogun. Oh my god, Slater.
Oh, Slater throws out a zap, doesn't realize that is not
Shogun
his
6.
Support running towards him. Taki throws out the Haymaker just to keep himself alive. Shogun takes a lot of damage, but Zodiac's not going to be able to get onto him. There's the heal coming in for the Aphelios. It wasn't the heal, I tell a lie, but it was the Moonlight Vigil. But it doesn't matter, he lives. He gets the kills, he gets the plates. It's all gone a little bit pear-shaped.
And that's just foolishness from Slater coming in. He just walks on the tower like a solo queue player in Silver and saying, hey, I have a tower, it's gonna keep me safe, right? Right? No, it's not.
Hey, I wouldn't do that. How dare you?
I've seen way too many people do that. Towers will not protect your lives. They just shoot at things, but what is this from Slater? He just walks on the tower. He knows bot side is weak side right now because everything is set up in the top lane to get the Herald. Oh, the Akala Oh! That's how that happened. It's not actually super consequential, because
no,
P being there or not, it probably actually thwarted some of Nogo's advancement, as we have a top lane.
Hang on a minute. We have the solo kill attempt coming in. Ooh, it's very close, but Dante does just get there in time.
Oh, that hurts. He even flashed to get the last auto attack, but the animation didn't go off. Oh, Hasmet very close to smurfing on two people there, and if he gets the Triumph feel there from the kill, he might even have an angle to kill Dante afterwards.
It's possible, but alas, we don't live in that timeline your way. But we do live in a timeline where we have a 3-1 Aphelios. So, Shogun has now played 2 of your favorite AD carries. Has he made up the center game to you?
I think so. I'll give him another chance at center later. Oh my, what?
Nogo? Okay.
Oh, Nogo might just have killed himself.
Yeah, maybe. He's got the spirit rushes. He just kind of breaks Ribble's ankles there. That was a flash use.
Yeah, and finally we see a little bit of the difference between BJ and...
Why did he kick?
Yeah, we finally see a little bit of the difference between BJ and Dribble, I think, because I don't think BJ would have let Nogo get away with that.
That looked like me playing Lee Sin.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest. He flashed behind him, then didn't get the R to connect and just... Okay, here we go again.
Aces being broken, shows being stopped, flames being built, and Shogun throws in the damage. The big boost from Set will get the second. This bot lane is so good.
Yeah, who needs mid and jungle? You can put in whatever rookies you have. Put in Dante, it doesn't matter. If your bot lane smashes this hard, there's no way for the enemy team to win. There's just absolutely nothing they can do.
That? Shogun time.
Man, Taki as well, though. I mean, Shogun is playing an amazing Aphelios. He's a really good Aphelios player. He also always does these weapon conceal thingies. Also, really good weapon combo to follow up and kind of circumvent Zodiac, because he can't block the green gun shots, which actually gave the kill. Nice crit as well on Slater. In the end, this is one of the games where SGB doesn't really get Hasmid ahead, but maybe now is the time.
3v2, they like those odds as they come in. There's a Hecarim ult being used. It's a face breaker to hold them up for a moment. He gets by Hasmed time. He's trying his best. He doesn't quite do it. With the Q not landing from Ribble, Ellis should be able to walk on out. And Flash get the better of them in the top side.
There was a lot of sweat from the Team Flash. That was very, very close again. Hasmed getting a little bit too excited, maybe a little bit desperate on the Irelia. One of the very few games where he doesn't get 5 solo kills on Irelia when he plays it. Also, wasn't really set up in draft as much. And this reminds me a little bit of one of those Vayne games where he just said, well, I just had a pop-off game on Vayne. I'll just pick it blind this time. And it looks a little bit like that, but... I mean, his team is still fine. Still almost a 2k gold lead.
I just want to point out, I think it's very funny that P also has that Teemo emote, and he seems to really like it, because so does Froggy. So Froggy might be out, but we've still got Shocked Teemo. He uses it all the time.
It's a good emote. It's a good emote.
It is a very good emote. So this was just a little bit cocky from Saigon.
I mean, it was an Ignite diff. Without Ignite, I think he definitely gets the kill there, because he has so much lifesteal already. So Igniter from Zodiac, good awareness to immediately put that down to thwart any advancement from Hasmed. But look at Hasmed, he's still playing with so much confidence, unwavering, and Erlis is just staring at this Aurelia. And everyone knows how it is to play against Aurelia. You are...
Come from?
Wait, Zodiac? Oh, it was Erlis actually. Yeah, so... Yeah.
No, but Erlis is... It can't have been Erlis, his is up.
You're right.
I think it was just Red Smite.
Maybe it was just Red
Smite. That was giving the animation, yeah.
Well, that's rather surprising. We have White Gun again, so immediately they group up with the weapons for the tower. Taki's tanky enough to just walk away. Dante sprinting!
Dante zooming in, but I think he saw the chakrams and went, ooh, no, that turns me into glue.
Glue Factory is strong today, although this Hecarim is actually putting in some...
Hasmed gets owned!
What is Hasmed doing this game?
Being 0-3. He got really cocky and kept trying to take like 1v2s and 1v3s. No go. He does get tagged up. That was some excellent Ari mechanic though. He just cracks ankles and gets on out.
The funniest bit about that is how Saigon Buffalo players just instantly walked away from the play. They're not even looking on. Just everyone just instantly walking other directions after they saw they couldn't get the kill. Nicely done from Erlis, and there's the Ignite we talked about earlier. It was actually here, and Erlis using that to kill Hasmed in the solo kill. Now, is this actually good enough to give Flash a chance at winning this game? Shogun is still a huge problem, and the bot lane matchup in itself. But to be honest, he can't really continue killing Slater in the late game teamfights because the range disadvantage is kind of hard to overcome. So yeah, it's a super accelerated Aphelios like in the last game, But you also have a rather strong top laner. Dante scaling up, No-Go's looking fine. So this is a much closer affair than the game 1.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is just the matchup is uniquely not great, as Earless trying to find his way out, but Shogun with no CC gun can't do much about it. On the other side, Ribble has been found. But yeah, just to quickly touch on it. Camille struggles into set. Not in the 1v1 matchup, but there's more a set support thing. Because if he goes in and Hextech ultimatums Shogun, you just showstopper him. And if Camille leaves the ultimatum, it goes away. You just showstopper her out of it. And then it's gone.
Very good CC combo here, and Slater gets the kill. So once again, they're able to get some gold onto Slater. This game is eerily similar in that ADC matchup, that Shogun is just winning lane, and they're accelerating Shogun with a lot of platings funneled into him, but then Slater somehow gets some kills in the mid-game, like all the Jinx players always do. So this Jinx, yeah, she's behind in relative terms against Aphelios, but honestly, if you just look at the item breakpoints and the minutes we're in, 60 minutes, 1.5 items, that's more than decent for a Jinx, so she's doing alright.
Yeah, this is a really close game your way. It is 700 gold, and I think just another sort of intangible thing is that the pressure for Flash is on a rookie, right? This is Airless, you are activated, you need to keep up your pressure against Husband, you can't slip. While Shogun, not a veteran by any means, but certainly not a rookie, as Taki finds a way in. There's a charm landing onto P, but it doesn't matter. He's able to surf around the fight. No-Go tries to get out. Gets over the wall, does it well. No, not good enough as Shogun finds him, hunts him down. Earless now coming in from the backside. It's P's at the target. Goes down to the Jinx. Ribble tanking the tower. That's not where you want to be, but look at the health bars. They're also low, except for Shogun, who now has to
find his way
away from Slater. Turns it around with the Moonlight Vigil.
Never
the
mind.
sun does not rise. Never mind. There it is, blocking it out. But Husband's here, and he picks up the last two.
What an amazing team fight. Almost everyone dead. We were close to double ace. And I love this new Shogun. How insanely aggressive did he play that team fight? Flashing almost under the tower to finish off the first kill, and then using Red Gun to buy so much time. In the end, he dies. But everything about this fight from the veteran members of SGB is well played. So much time board from the bot lane setup. And No-Go, of all people, you go onto Ahri. That doesn't really sound like it's something you can do in a team fight, but they are able to confirm the kill. Now everyone is grouped up.
That was so good.
Yeah, and Shogun, to me it looked like Shogun would be able to get away with Zodiac actually locking him down, giving Slater enough time with the red buff to get the kill on the other hand. But Husband now suddenly back in the game with those two kills, now also a red buff under his belt. So suddenly the top lane matchup doesn't look as great anymore for Team Flash. And No-Go is really annoyed playing against Taki. Everyone is annoyed playing against Taki, honestly. He's such a menace.
I mean, this is a really banger of a game, though. I love when you have a game that's even enough. There is a nice kill there on No-Go, where you can have 9 people die in a team fight. We got so many mechanical flexes out of Husband, out of Shogun, out of Taki, but also out of Slater, out of No-Go, out of Earless. They all played it so well. And I'm just so excited for this game. I'm gonna say it right now. Flash, please win this game. I just want a game 3.
Yeah, we all want to game 3 in the first series, always, because we don't want to wait. But there we go again. Slater,
Oh, he's in so much trouble once again. It's Taki Rocket in the house, as Shogun is the beneficiary. Lovely stuff there out of all 3.
Man, and set support is not supposed to be good. Why is Taki looking so amazing on this champion? Set support right now is supposed to be fringe meta, not really something you can make work too often, but Taki certainly can.
No-Go does well there.
What's done to do?
Rush perfectly, but Taki plays it perfectly, buying space, using his whole health bar, as No-Go now runs on away.
Man, and Shogun plays with so much confidence, always stepping on the line. He was so close to the tower, always dodging around the edges of Dante's approach. And Dante, well, the time to glue, the TTG, is very, very short in this game.
My God, as Husmed goes deep, they find the Nautilus, send him below the waves. Erlis should be able to find his way out. He's doing his best. He does finally get the hookshot wall dive away, but on the other side, we have the engage going in. It is going to be directly onto the AD carry. Slater falling down. As P is just causing so much trouble.
Also, really, really funny interaction there. P tried to shuriken flip onto Airless, and the wolf just stood in front of him. So he actually moved backwards with the shuriken flip. Great stuff there. But this is one of those games where Saigon Buffalo, we know and love them for their aggression, and they might be a little bit overloading on the aggression in this game, but they're having so much fun. You can tell all the rookies are having a blast. All the veteran players as well. 16 to 10 kills in 20 minutes. This is the VCS we love to see. And right now, okay, the game has gotten much less close in the last 2 minutes because Saigon Buffalo has just been excellent in team fights, but it's still a very fun game to watch. Keep your eyes on P here and how he completely gets outplayed by the wolves of all things.
Hey, look, dogs are good boys.
Actually, much earlier on the replay. I'm not actually entirely sure what we are replaying. Ah, this is the counter engage. Never mind, Rebel.
Oh, never mind. We just got a little bit of walking around as we do have Ribble being found. Taki now on the run. Shogun with a purple gun, with a Moonlight Vigil. Can definitely hold them back, and it's a huge flank out of P. But he's going to be spotted up. This is a Baron call. With the enemy jungler dead, it's probably the right way to go.
Uh-oh. It's Blue Gun. Blue Gun Ultimate is coming.
There's the fake breaker out of Taki. There's the blue gun. And it's followed up by a Husman. And look at him go your way.
Why?
They melt away under the flames of Aphelios. And Team Flash is Team Flamed.
Why, Flash? Why? No. You can't. Oh, nice, Taki. Take a bow. Beautiful.
He's just standing on the tower.
I love this player so much.
True set player.
That's some swag from Taki there. Now this game is over. That was the finishing touch from Saigon Buffalo. Why would you group up against Blue Gun Ultra Fed Aphelios? Please never do that again. Well, now it's 21 to 11 and a Baron and almost a 10k gold lead plus 2 dragons. So, I think we can wrap this one up, but hopefully get another few cool team plays.
Ooh. Showstopper comes in, Slater goes down. Taki has clearly been drinking his Castrol as he is on fire today. Erlis trying to make something happen with this Camille, but he just purely doesn't have target access. This is what we were saying. Do you really want to dive on an Aphelios? Do you really?
So, who's your favorite set player in the VCS?
Oh, Taki. It's not even close.
What about Kati?
Kati, the thing about Kati is that he plays a good set. His mechanics are good, but he doesn't have the mindset of the boss. It's not just about your fists. It's about making the enemy know who's king.
I'd certainly agree. Taki has put in a very good show in this game when it comes to that aspect. Just the swag walking on the tower and just staying there. I'm a little bit sad he didn't do sit-ups on the tower. That's the next step.
That's true. He needs to learn that mechanic. You've got to get a macro that presses Control 3 as fast as possible.
The important things.
Yeah. He's the only champion in the game where that works. Where it doesn't reset his animation. Riot intentionally coded it that way.
Seriously? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It doesn't reset the animation. If you mash it, it just makes him faster. He does the full animation. He just does it faster. It's very funny. As Zodiac just dies. just decides not to live anymore and gives some gold to show.
Oh, Ribble!
Oh, Ribble!
That's a double.
Stuff. Gives them the boot. As they go on in, the show gets stopped once again. Taki getting it going. That'll really be throws out the haymaker. The flames again. Oh my God, Shogun, stop! This is not allowed. As he just burns them all down. That'll be SGB taking it in here. That'll be an SGB taking a game. That'll be an SGB taking a series and showing you why we consider them the second best team in this goddamn league.
And it's a 2-0. SGB actually managed to win 2-0. Unbelievable stuff. They will never do this again. Maybe Froggy was the issue.
Froggy and BJ, get out. I'm all about Ribble and P now.